Today's affirmation: I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are pillars of my resilience and motivation. I'll never forget the day. There I was, eyes closed, in tears streaming down my face, in a yoga studio. I could feel the warm sun through the windows, making everything outside look picture perfect. But inside, I was hitting rock bottom. I recently was laid off, without my job as a fashion buyer, a role that had been everything for me for over 15 years. I felt lost. Who was I without my title, my paycheck, or my routine? But the tears weren't from sadness or fear. They were actually from joy. Because even though my bank account was running low, and I had no solid plan at that moment for what to do next, all I could think about was my family's love, my husband and my children. And in that moment, their support was everything, and I was just so grateful for it. It's a strange thing to feel gratitude when you feel like you've lost so much, but it's also incredibly powerful. So what does gratitude really mean when you're at a crossroads? And how can feeling thankful actually turn things around? Hello and welcome to the Mindful Career Change Podcast. I'm your host, Valerie Mekki, a career change counselor and guide. In today's episode, we're practicing a powerful affirmation to help foster a mindset of gratitude. This mindset can help you balance out the ups and downs of this life-changing moment. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. That moment in the yoga studio really left an imprint on me and shifted my mindset for the rest of my career-changing journey. When I entered the studio, I was at an all-time low. Ever since I was little, I chased the dream of being in the fashion industry. And when I finally landed the dream role at one of the top global brands, I thought, this is it. With the title and the paycheck to provide for my family, all the hard work getting here seemed worth it. But when I was laid off, my whole world came crashing down like a house of cards. I felt like I was nothing and had nothing to offer. But to start the session with that belief and to end it feeling an overwhelming sense of fulfillment just blew me away. Nothing about my situation had changed while I was in the studio. The funds in my bank account were still low and my inbox was empty of job offers. But inside, I was a different person. I walked away feeling hopeful, motivated, and at peace. All because the meditation teacher asked us to visualize something we're grateful for. So when faced with rejections or seeing the funds in my bank account dwindle, I leaned into gratitude to be my anchor and support, to help provide clarity and navigate me through these moments of a career change. Okay, for those who may be a little skeptical or a little suspect about this, don't hit the next button and skip this episode. Hear me out. I'm not saying that practicing gratitude makes me immune to disappointment or stress. I feel those emotions, but they don't linger long and I stay focused. It helps remind me of what truly is important and keeps me fixated on the long game, not letting the low points take over. Embracing gratitude helps to soften the hard moments of stress and build resilience to overcome the lows that come with a career change. But don't just take my word for it. Let's let the science speak for itself. In a 2012 study, healthcare workers and practitioners that worked in an intensive care unit participated in the 3 Good Things exercise. This exercise was popularized by psychologist Dr. Seligman. For 2 weeks, they recorded 3 positive things that had happened to them each day. The 3 main themes emerging from their responses included acknowledgement of good days, gratitude for the people around them, and the appreciation of self-care moments. During the trial period and the months following, there was a notable decrease in sick days and exhaustion, along with the increase of job satisfaction. Pretty impressive, right? These are intensive care unit nurses and doctors who experience less stress and exhaustion after practicing gratitude for 2 weeks. Can incorporating a gratitude practice help with your overall well-being and sleep? Well, in a 2003 study by Emmons and McCullough involving individuals with neuromuscular disease, they reported that those who kept a daily gratitude journal for 21 days not only slept longer at night, but also felt more refreshed upon waking, compared to those who did not journal but completed daily surveys instead. A larger study focused on young women who kept a daily gratitude journal for 2 weeks. They found their experience had a significant enhancement in sleep quality over the others engaged in other activities or no activity at all. And finally, in a 2014 study led by psychology professor Dr. David Destano, it suggests that individuals who exhibit higher levels of gratitude tend to be less impatient during financial decision-making. This trait allows them to make better decisions by reducing the temptation of short-term gratification. Essentially, the study implies that gratitude may foster more strategic and long-term thinking, a mindset that's crucial when considering a career change and not letting the pressure of chasing the money take over your decision-making. Gratitude can offer the mental clarity needed to make the best decisions for your future. So, we have less stress, the potential for better sleep, and enhanced clarity and focus for decision-making. All the positive elements we need to navigate through life-changing moments. Now that you understand the benefits of gratitude practice, I want to give you 3 tips to help you get started today. Number 1, gratitude journaling. Take a few minutes each day to write down things you're grateful for. You can use the 3 good things as a prompt to get you started. Write down 3 positive things that happened to you at the end of your day before you go to bed, or the previous day if you're a morning person and you want to practice this in the morning. I personally prefer writing in my gratitude journal in the morning after my workouts because my mind is super clear and I'm very focused. Number 2, gratitude visits or letters. Write a letter to someone who has made a positive impact on your life, expressing your appreciation. If possible, deliver it in person. This can deepen your relationship and provide a shared sense of well-being and appreciation. Maybe pick someone from your inner circle. And if you don't know who those people are or haven't yet identified them, go back to episode 26, where I walk you through finding the best support during this life-changing moment. Number 3, practice gratitude meditations. When you're in your meditation practice, try to focus on gratitude. Focus on what you're thankful for. It could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun, or maybe that mentor that took that time to help you. Or maybe you learned something about yourself during your career-changing process that you're grateful for. I can personally vouch that a gratitude meditation is super effective. It was the transformative moment that helped shift my perspective during my career-changing journey. So, are you ready to embrace a moment of gratitude during this affirmation practice? Let's begin by priming your mind and body so you're open to accept this affirmation practice. We'll start by scanning your body, letting go of any tension or energy that doesn't serve you. And take a cleansing breath in and out. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice, and while you hear the affirmation, imagine you're writing this affirmation down on a whiteboard, or you're watching someone write it on a board for you. This will help with memorization. So let's begin. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. I'll repeat this affirmation again, but this time I want you to repeat it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. I'll repeat the affirmation again, and once again, say it out loud to yourself. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. Now imagine 3 things that you are most grateful for. It could be a person, your pet, your home, or simply the sun. Anything that brings you unconditional love and support into your life. Take this moment to visualize these things. I'll repeat the affirmation again and imagine this vision in full color. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. I'll repeat it one last time and give you a moment to let it sink in. I am thankful for the support and love I receive, no matter how big or small, as they are the pillars of my resilience and motivation. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand on your heart to help seal in this moment of self-care and love. This affirmation is yours to recite and practice for 21 days at least once a day. It's most effective before you go to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning before you start your day. You can take your affirmation practice a step further by making your affirmations sticky. Write this affirmation down on a sticky note and place it on your bathroom mirror as a reminder of the love and support you have in your life to fuel you during this life-changing moment. Or try turning it into a mantra. I am thankful for the love and support, and repeat it to yourself while meditating or taking a walk, fostering a mindset of gratitude. Please make sure to subscribe and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick guide of this affirmation. And if you're curious to learn how to make your affirmation sticky, which is an acronym on how to make your affirmation practice more effective and sustainable, go back to episode 1 where I walk you through step by step on how to make your affirmations sticky so they can have a transformative impact in your career-changing journey. If you're listening to this episode in the same week of publication, it's no coincidence that it's airing the week of Thanksgiving. It's the perfect timing of starting a gratitude practice and my way of showing how grateful I am of all of you listening right now. I thank you for your support. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a family member or a friend. Or as a simple act of gratitude, please help rate this podcast wherever you're listening. Your support will help other career changers discover this podcast so it can grow and blossom. Thank you for joining me, and most importantly, thank yourself for taking the time to make mindful career change. I'll talk to you soon.